Alright, willkommen folks, ich bin Mysterious JG. It's time for Let's Play Panzer General. For me, it's been quite a while between videos. I recorded ahead before I went on my R&R, thinking I wasn't going to do any LPing of anything during R&R, except probably if I got together with Bo with the Vulture. Didn't really plan on LPing anything that I was able to work from Afghanistan from my R&R, and sure enough, back from my R&R, probably have been for a while by the time you see this. May actually be in England by the time you see this, because I'm planning my next R&R trip to be to the UK. This was not because of any great guilt I felt for crushing the UK in this game, but as it turns out, folks, I did put out a video there where I asked for your input on whether you'd like to see me get a minor victory in England so that we can fight the Western Front campaigns, the famous duel in the desert with Rommel and Montgomery, or if you wanted me to finish it as quickly as possible. Didn't get a huge response. A couple people responded, a handful of folks on that video, and maybe people have responded since, because I think I verbally asked that question on Panzer General videos that were not made public until after I recorded the actual request video where I asked it formally while playing, and then went on to show you footage from Rebel Roses, that video. But yeah, maybe people have come out since and disagreed, but the majority of the folks, when I put the question out there in that request video, there's only like one person who really wanted to see the North African campaign. And everybody else pretty much wanted me to finish this as quickly as possible. Quite a few of them commenting that they wanted me to get going on Allied General. At this point, I can't promise you I can LP Allied General because I do not have a machine that it will play on yet, but I think I'm going to get one. There's a game out there called Panzer General Forever, which has like all the campaigns and scenarios and stuff, and I could play Allied General campaigns on it, but it doesn't have the some of the stuff I really liked about Allied General. Like there's cinematic movies that play before each major campaign, and a mission briefing similar to the ones in this game that play prior to individual missions, and those would be missing. Because in this game we have nothing but Konrad Deutschermann, der Nazi. That game would give us instead of having your commanding general tell you what's going on in your mission briefings, in Allied General they have a subordinate officer of yours basically relays orders from high command. So they kind of treat you more deferentially, but they're still giving you your orders. So instead of having just Konrad Wolfgang von Deutscher Nazi, we would have Sir Nigel Reginald Duke of Leicestershire, if you're playing for the UK. You'd also have Comrade Ruski Pinko, if you're playing as the Soviet Union, and Joe Sixpack is your, supporting officer if you play as the Americans. So you guys can decide if you want to play. If you guys can give me feedback starting, whenever, for whether you'd rather see a scenario in which we get assistance from Joe Sixpack, Comrade Pinko Ruski, or Sir Nigel, whatever I called him. So, Sebastian, they're here. Anyway, let's get on with the conquest of England, which is going pretty well. One last you joined us, so let's get the awful music going again. The horrible, horrible music, which maybe I should have just completely killed. I'm going to turn it down to the point where you can barely hear it anyway. But yeah, it's time for a next turn. I think we're still looking at a major victory here if we can capture Birmingham quickly enough. But let's go ahead and do our regular thing and start with the air war. I didn't go back and look carefully at the last video, so there will be a much greater gap in my... You will probably recall fairly well what was going on in the last video. I'm a little lost. But these guys are out of ammo. I must have been suppression bomb... No, 6 ammo. Not out of ammo at all. What was I thinking about? But I know I was using suppression bombers on these guys. You guys here have ammo, but there's only 2 of you left. And we're pretty much ready to take London. But we gotta get... These guys are gonna prevent me from being able to shoot down those bombers, I think, and fighters. So we probably want to deal with them sooner rather than later. Battleship, can they... Ooh, they can shell those guys, and they're entrenched. I want to see... Their current ammo is only 1. So they're probably not as big a concern. It'd be lovely to get rid of those guys outright, but I don't think I can. Nice. Nice. That's why it sucks to be infantry just sitting there on an airfield. Come on. There we go. Wow, they took some real damage there. These guys are in bad shape. Well, let's see what happens if I just start sending my super awesome elite fighters. Well, you're not super awesome and elite, but... Well, we got to get rid of the accompanying fighters first. Will you receive anti-air fire? Let's see if we can guess from the estimated losses. Doesn't look like they're estimating... Or, yeah, doesn't look like that number includes the possibility of anti-air fire, so... Nice. Hey, look at it. Those guys are in the river. They're living in a van down by the river, so that they're probably could be bombed reasonably safely. Well, heavy losses certainly to them. Some losses to me. Yeah, it didn't go quite as well as it was supposed to, but it always feels good to have your bombers successfully bomb anti-aircraft, because it really does create the impression that they just can't do anything to stop you. Those bombers cannot escape at this point, so let's, or they won't be able to if I put more troops in here. Are those... Maybe they're fighter bombers. Maybe that's why they did so poorly against my fighters. Or perhaps it's just because Focke-Wulfs are awesome. Anyway... So, what other fighters are around that could do something? You are tactical bombers, you are fighters. They could actually make it over there. Well, alright, let's have them do that. Well, wait, hold on. Then what would these guys do? Think it through, JG. And how about these guys? Don't they deserve a chance to kill these guys? Certainly we need to take that airfield soon. Wow, that really didn't go that well. Oh, there's like 2 fighters down here just chilling out. One of whom could potentially take down a Matilda. Alright, well, I'll let you guys go ahead and finish off these bombers then. They will almost certainly finish them off. There you go. That's what I wanted to see. Now you guys blow up some Matildas. Exploding Matildas, exploding Matildas. You'll blow up my Focke-Wulfs, you bastards. That's going to take away an entire turn to get them back up to 11 strength. And I didn't blow any of them up. So that basically kind of sucked for us. Go waltzing Matilda with me. Yeah, slow ride. Take it easy. Hold on. What about you guys? Can you do any good here? You can shoot at it. You probably won't destroy it. Its defense is too high. Oh, you did destroy one. Good job, light cruiser. Man, those Matildas are hard to kill. This is almost certainly the last turn in which you will be of any use there, so let's get these guys, the battleship, involved. The Bismarcks. It's not just a Bismarck, it's the Bismarck. Yeah, I don't really know a lot about Navy combat. I don't think battleships move around in groups of 10 that are called battleship units. Oh, I should have kept them there. Maybe it's not too late to pull them back in. Or I'll put those destroyers there just so the Matildas can't take over. This game is lagging a lot. But that's okay. Yeah. Macho managed to become a general for the Nazis, yeah. Alright. Really, oh, here we go. This is good. This is what these guys are made for. Tank killers. Tank killers. It's us against them. That didn't go that well at all. However, these guys are not fighting back anymore, and they fought back against those other... Yeah! Those Focke Wolves they shot down took up the last of their ammo. Not bad. You guys really ought to be able to finish them off. Your anti-tank guns, they're out of ammo. Well, you did some good. Come on, somebody finish them off. Come on. Yes! Thank you. The 64th Great Britain Matilda II unit is finally gone. Now, this could go either way. Yeah, they got the first attack. I was really hoping they wouldn't. No chance for rugged defense, which is nice, because they have 0 entrenchment. I can start scoping ahead up to Birmingham, but all that's going to mean is that I'm going to get somebody shot down. But I'll probably scope ahead up there anyway, just to see what there is to see. That didn't really do a lot of good, but at least I took their entrenchment down. Now, if I fly up to like here, I ought to be out of range of any anti-air we can still see. Oh, there's artillery. Maybe there is no anti-air there. You guys are out of ammo. It's not good. This is like a super elite tank unit that's like half strength. It's just been taking a pounding in this battle, I think. Like music. I really cannot pussyfoot around. I've got to hurry up and take this city and start driving north on the next objective. If I take this city now, though, they'll just move somebody into the airfield. So I'll just sit on the airfield for the time being and just do as much devastating damage as I can here. This will take up the last of that anti-aircraft guns ammo, and apparently with like 0 stars of experience, they can't shoot down these guys anyway. Because these are like super elite tactical bombers. They know all about dodging flak. Pretty suppressed. Not too shabby. These guys have an entrenchment of 9, so I probably want to soften them up a bit before I just launch myself into a whole-hailed attack, even if there are only 5 of them. Oh man, look at all these other bombers that have yet to act. It's like a smorgasbord of victims. Well, if I want to just drive hard on Birmingham with the forces that took London, I'm going to probably have to pass through Oxford on the way. So, and probably, we could probably Bedford too. Oh, I was hoping I'd get out the first attack, but... Oh, I lost 2 of them. Damn it. I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. I might be being too aggressive with these guys, but you know, I'm just like... I want to keep everybody fighting on every turn, and the best way to do that with the air units sometimes is to start bombing the cities that your ground forces are going to be reaching on the next turn or two. Even if that means going up against anti-aircraft cannons. Come on, come on. They're expected to lose some here. It's probably not a great idea, but... That'll take up some of the anti-aircraft guns' ammo and soften up the entrenchment for the city. The idea is to get this city to fall, like, as soon as ground forces get there. So I'm pretty much just going to skip Petersburg. Ugh. At least I got the first attack. Doesn't look like I can count on these guys to drive through and take the last objective. I just gotta get rid of this unit. I just cannot have them hanging around over here. Oh, crap. That sucked. Well. Oh no, they can't even take over on this turn. Why am I even doing this? This could be catastrophic. I risk losing that whole unit there. They're getting pretty good experience out of this, I'd guess, but damn, JG. Oh well. Really trying to get a major victory here. I might be getting too aggressive, but that's what happens sometimes. Let's go to the air view. And got anybody who hasn't acted in the air? Nope. Current ammo 2. A few of them are suppressed. Could I actually attack them here? Yeah, I could. And I'd get pretty good damage done to them. Probably should have done that before making those bombers attack the city itself. Shit. Although now I'm running into the British guys in their goofy looking armored cars, popping up to the top of that thing like, yo man, we're riding out in our convertible, boy. We're British troops, boy. That's how British troops talk in my feverish dream world. Nice. Okay, keep the pressure on. Nice. Very good, guys. You are almost 5 stars at this point. You have ammo. That's a pleasant surprise. Let's try to take these guys out. They've got super high entrenchment after all. Yeah, these are crappy tanks, but you gotta use them for something. Or they'll dry up and blow away. See if the crappy tanks can be destroyed by the British crappy troops. They're not crappy, but, you know, they're tired. They've had a long day. Rugged defense, crap. Well, 2 of them are suppressed. They can't do but 1 damage most. So they did the maximum damage they could possibly do to me, it looks like. And I should be able to finish them off. And I don't finish them off. That sucks. Alright, hold on here. You guys are not going to get to attack because you're too far away. Everything, I'll move you over here so you can attack there on the next turn. That's the best I'm going to be able to do for you guys. There's one of those flak guns that are impossible to defeat on offense, but... Okay, and that's it, folks. London falling, blah 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 blah. I don't really remember the words to London falling, but London has fallen, folks. The last defenders in London. I mean, this is the defenses around the city of London, and the defenses from the northern approach are still intact. But we've got the airfield. I mean, that's it, folks. London has fallen. Birmingham will be where the British are going to have to make their last stand. Okay, remember what I said about how there's some of the northern approach still defended? Yeah, should have just got to the end of this. No! Wow, they're still surviving. They've been surviving all their lives. Alright, well, we'll put an end to that. Get in your transports and destroy the enemies with your super elite transport attack power. Hello, we are here to finish off the last defenders of London, but we can't figure out how to get out of our trucks. Guten Tag. Wie geht's? Was ist los? Wir machen ihre eigene Wurst. It's conversational German, folks. I learned it from a textbook. I assume that were I ever to return to Germany, I've been there before. But if I ever go back, I'm sure that I will be able to work Wir machen ihre eigene Wurst into every conversation. It is, per the textbook that I had back in like 10th grade, conversational German. They used to have a list of, what do they call them? They were like useful phrases, things that you were supposed to learn to say to, you know, pass for a local German native kind of person. And one of them was Wir machen ihre eigene Wurst. So I'm not going to tell you folks what it means, but my German listeners out there know, and they're I'm sure they're impressed by the fact that ich mache meine eigene Wurst. Say Wir machen ihre eigene Wurst because that was the way it was phrased in the textbook. But of course, being an expert in the German language, I can change it from we to I when discussing the thing that I'm discussing when I say Wir machen ihre eigene Wurst. I think Bionic Commando actually did tell you what that means. And it's not really that useful. It's not something that's going to come up that often. which was kind of the hilarious joke in my mind about Wir machen die eigene Wurst. Okay, so if I finish these guys off, let these paratroopers will be able to do something useful. And they are forced to surrender. We surrender. Please, Governor, we give up. You can have Plymouth. We didn't land on Plymouth Port. Plymouth Port landed on the Plymouth Port haben on uns gelandet. Or something. Something German. Oh, there we go. There's some British dudes. They're not going to give up their cities. And I mean that. They really will not give up their cities. I probably will not have enough time to shell Exeter or Oakhampton so much that even these crappy German paratroopers are able to take over the cities. The idea now, it would be nice if I had time to take over these cities, just because then I wouldn't have to worry about, you know, anyone coming out and taking Bristol. But I just got to keep going. I cannot really be slowing down to deal with stuff like that. So what haven't we finished on this turn? You guys can't really do anything, so who cares? But if I don't move you, I'll keep seeing you when I go to the next unit thing. Oh, they're out of ammo. Okay. My flak cannons of death! They have a better attack from their transports. Well, they apparently have great combat stats, because they're really hard for me to kill. The British flak cannons, it's just that they can't attack the ground. But should you attack them with your ground forces, they put up a nasty fight. Alright, who else? I guess you guys should probably try and finish off these anti-aircraft guns that have now been bombed and forced into retreat on the river. They should be pretty much ready to go. And they are. Huzzah! You can get over here and probably try to paratrop in on the last city that we have to take. And that's going to do it for this turn. Let's let the Allies go. And they've got nothing. We're almost at half an hour. I should probably end it now. Instead, I'm going to foolishly see if I can cram in most of another turn. That was Sealion F. So let's go back to Sealion D. Let's do the unthinkable and attack this artillery and see if they've got anti-air here. They don't. They may come to regret that. Ooh, that went pretty well, actually. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. Okay, let's get... Oh, you guys were forced to retreat. That's nice. Let's get you guys over here to start suppression bombing the city immediately. And I want to get some other suppression bombers working their way up there, so that from now on, this city, the final target we have to take, should get suppression bombed twice per turn for the rest of the battle. That is my goal. Can you help make it happen, folks? Donate today. Well, the simplest way to do that, of course, is to get... These guys have enough ammo, just get them to keep coming. They were able to do some good here, and they'll be ready to come up here and bomb that city on the next turn. And the game is slowing down a lot. Slow down. Might not even be worth dealing with them. I'll have to figure something out, of course. So it's the typical two suppressed, reduced their entrenchment. Nothing really major came out of that. Be fun for the dive bombers here to try and finish off these guys, possibly. Dangerous, but fun. Probably should have had them attack those Strength 11 bridge engineers instead, but it's always fun to have your bombers destroying anti-aircraft units. Or failing utterly to destroy anti-aircraft units. That's also a blast. This could get ugly. When infantry fights infantry in the open field like that, there's usually heavy casualties on both sides. This time I didn't do as much damage as I wanted to at all. But they didn't manage to hurt me, so that's nice. Can you get there? No, damn it. For some reason, these German transports seem to have really good combat stats. They only destroyed one, though. Darn it. But if they can avoid taking any losses, I'll still be pretty pleased. I'm still pretty pleased. Like I said, I would be. I predicted it, folks, and it came to pass. Now they're doing better against these guys than they were before. Other people soften them up. Or they would have done. Ugh. Still, though, took some damage. Hopefully this goes well. I really do need to just blitz through there. Like, not even kidding, folks. If I want a major victory, I cannot be caught up here. Gotta get through this part fast. These guys could get chased right out of here by that Strength 10 infantry unit on the next turn. But at least they got rid of the bridge engineers guarding the city. There you go. That's what I like to see. A little more experience for my artillery. I might actually be able to head up here with these guys instead of use them on the second turn instead of those guys. So I can get some serious ass suppression going. Serious ass suppression. Damn it, why do you guys have to attack first? Uh-oh. These guys might be out of ammo. Yep, sure enough. Alright, well, let's not pick on the guys who are already out of ammo. Ooh, I could take losses here. But I've got to get rid of those guys, and there's no other unit here that's better equipped to do it than the 14 strength elite panzers, who managed to not take any losses. Excellent. What about you? Can you take out this unit for me so nobody else has to? Would be really nice if you could. Well, let's give you a shot anyway. infantry killed by fighter planes. Embarrassing way to go out, guys. Will Newbury finally fall on this turn? They've been resisting for quite a while, considering their placement on the map. Nothing? Seriously? Oh, that sucks. These guys who I babysit because they are really bad against every kind of unit, but I was still convinced they were going to lose a troop there. One of the reasons that I personally was kind of thinking that it would be nice to let the campaign go on for a while was that it would give me time to get more experience for my units before the attack on America. As it is, America is going to be a difficult fight simply because of the fact that I was really hoping they wouldn't do any more damage there, because on the next turn these guys are going to be in, kind of a dangerous situation. And these guys are not going to be able to get over there to help them. Shoot, what about you guys? Okay, you can save the day here. But yeah, it's going to be kind of tough in Washington because I'll be facing this, like the troops that are laid out there at the beginning of the battle are basically meant to be fought at the very end of the game. It's going to be a tough battle anyway. But if you blitz through the game too quickly, you actually really don't get enough experience to your core units to make it easy. You're kind of in a bad way. Alright, there's an announcement on the loudspeaker and I can't understand a word of it. I hope there's no anti-aircraft gun there. There's an aircraft gun there. I probably should have known that there would be. Oh, yuck. At least those are not core units that they did that to. I should have realized. That was pretty stupid of me, actually. Oh, I got to attack first. They'll probably still kill those strength 2 guys on the next turn, though. Are there any more bombers hanging around waiting for something to do? Finish them off, damn it. Oh, thank goodness. Now don't go anywhere. You guys need reinforcements before you can move. Rookie Panzers, and they had a pretty tough fight up here, but they're supposed to be rookie Panzers, not rookie Pansies. Okay, come on, JG. You should have ended this video a while ago. Let's keep moving. That Arnold impression reminded me of a comment, actually. That kind of upset me a little bit. The Boba the Vulture and I, along with Red, did an LP of another story out of like 100 World Story, and a certain LPer commented that I was the party pooper, hence the Arnold impression of the LP, because I was, according to this guy, I was had a pessimistic attitude and was going through the motions and didn't appear to be having fun, and just kind of made me sad. But then I realized that you can't really fight back against an accusation like that, because if you get upset, it's like I had a situation at work once where somebody would like constantly kind of criticize me I don't want to get into a lot of detail about this person, but there's like they always seem to be on my case about something. And one day they got on my case about by saying that I took things too personally, and I just get really easily upset when anyone says anything critical. And this is the person that, from my perspective, is constantly criticizing me. I'm sure this is open to interpretation. But I was in this situation where they just kept pressing the issue, and they kept saying it, and like other people were around, and they were like trying to make a big discussion of, don't you think that, I'm not going to use my name here, it's like, takes it too seriously when when people criticize him? You think he takes stuff too personally? And you're like, and I'm like, what? I can't say anything now. Like, if I try to defend myself in any way, it's like I'm proving your point. It's kind of like when our First Lady, Michelle Obama, and I say our First Lady because I assume everyone listening to this is an American, obviously. No, but our First Lady, Michelle Obama, was like, there was some article someplace that called her an angry black woman, and I'm thinking to myself as I read this, what response is this poor woman allowed to have? Anything she says to try to deflect this criticism is going to be read as her being an angry black woman. I mean, it goes without saying that it's like a really unprofessional and unfair kind of thing for like a journalist to call her an angry black woman, but I was just blown away by it. It's like, how similar is this to my own situation at work? First Lady and I have something in common. Anyway, I'm being silly now, but it's definitely time to start killing these guys. Yeah, I guess I'll just end this second turn. The Stug-Ib artillery. Totally awesome, dudes. I can probably... Yeah, see, I came over here and bombed these guys and paid a price for it, but that's... Like, I really should be trying my level best to, like, just completely avoid Oxford and get up to Birmingham. But, like, when cities are right in your path like that, I find it really difficult to move around them without taking them. Should have left that for one of my core units to deal with so they could get the experience, but whatever. Park you guys right here so you can start attacking these guys on the next turn, or possibly luring them out of the city. Come on. Oh, cool. You guys can finish them off, hopefully. My super elite, unstoppable bridging engineers in their super elite, unstoppable transport trucks. Alright. You guys are... Oh, you do have some ammo. Not much, though. Let's let you over here. Do I want to attack with these anti-aircraft guns in their transports? Doesn't look like I'd probably do. If they could get to the enemy anti-aircraft guns, I might have gone for it. But, no. As awesome as these guys are, they can only move but so far in one turn. Okay, who else needs to move? You guys. You guys, my best friends. Oh, sit together through thick and thin, having fun all day. You're my best friends. I love you guys. They can come up here and... Ah, you know what? They might be a tempting target for the anti-aircraft guns so they don't finish off those bombers. Sorry, air paratroopers. Your lives are being sacrificed. For the greater good of the Reich. Okay, let's see what we can do about making these shitty paratroopers take over as or Exeter. Wow, no damage at all. Entrenchment of 8 is really helping them out, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad I got that thing about being a party pooper off my chest, folks. It's stressful. It makes it difficult to enjoy a Nazi conquest of a democratic country when you're worried that people don't think you're a relaxed guy who likes to have fun. Entrenchment of 6, entrenchment of 5. Oof, the losses are pretty heavy. I think I'll wait a turn. Oh, and there's anti-aircraft guns up there that'll be impossible to kill anyway. But yeah, really what these guys are here for is to make sure that they don't have the time or energy to deploy troops here and start retaking cities like Taunton, where famous Nazi Han Solo cut open a British city and lived inside of it to avoid freezing during the winter on Hoth. Okay. Keep on moving. Alright, that's it for this turn. Might as well save on that same slot, because that means that if I lose the video, for some reason, I'll go back to the save slot from the previous video. Oh, but hold on, we want to let the Allies have their turn, weren't we? Yeah. Oh no, they're shooting those guys, and they're probably going to get them all. Yep. Oh well, they weren't a core unit, so I can't flip out too much. Oh, and the Matilda tanks are now attacking my transports, because I sent transports to the front lines. Wow, they've got more tanks up here. They really need to deploy those closer to my objectives. But anyway, yeah, time is running out. I've really got to move here. This is the last city. It's going to be bombed flat by the time the German army gets there, but can the German army get there fast enough to actually win this thing? I don't know, folks. It could be close. I don't think I'm going to have a ton of turns. If I had a major victory, I don't think I'll have a ton left over. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. When we come back, you'll see that our line has moved from like here to here. And what I've really got to do is just try to avoid fighting as much as possible and just hurry up and take Birmingham, which will completely cement the defeat of the English. When we come back, folks, we're going to try to do that in the next video or two. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.